Welcome back, football fans. Today we're diving deep into the blockbuster UEFA Champions League clash as Barcelona visit Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. In this video we'll explore the thrilling story of Chelsea's €60 million teenage sensation Estêvão, who faces his dream club tonight. We'll also break down Barcelona's possible lineup, Hansi Flick's tactical decisions, and the ongoing saga around Marcus Rashford's future at Barça. Plus, get the latest updates on key players like Frenkie de Jong, Rafinha, Lewandowski, and how this game could shape both teams' European campaigns. Don't miss out on all the analysis ahead of this must-watch encounter. Euro 60M Chelsea player to face the club of his dreams as Barcelona visit Stamford Bridge, report. FC Barcelona are one of the most prestigious clubs in the world, and despite their financial struggles in recent seasons, it has not stopped young players around the world wanting to don the blue and garnet jersey at some point in their careers. Although many young players dream of playing for Barcelona, only a few actually get the chance. This often means they have to build their careers elsewhere, hoping for an opportunity to join the club someday. One player following this path is Chelsea's rising teenage star, Estêvão. The Brazilian winger, who transferred from Palmeiras to Chelsea last summer, has quickly established himself in London. Tonight, he'll get the chance to face the club he's always dreamed of playing for when Barcelona visits Stamford Bridge. Nicknamed Messinho for his playing style during his younger days, Estêvão has already become a starter for Brazil under Carlo Ancelotti and has all but nailed down a starting berth ahead of next year's World Cup. 2 years ago, Estêvão confessed to Mundo Deportivo that playing for Barcelona was the biggest dream of his career. He said, "My biggest dream is to play for Barça. I follow almost all of Barcelona's matches. I am a fan of the club. I feel great admiration for all their players. Lamine has a lot of talent. I've seen several of his matches, and who knows if we could play together in the future." There could not have been a clearer come-and-get-me plea from the player. At the time, Barcelona had shown some interest in the €60 million rated teenager, with his father even visiting the Sant Joan d'Espí facilities. Ultimately, the deal did not materialize due to Palmeiras' demands and the fact that Lamine Yamal already occupied his preferred position. Eventually, Chelsea took advantage, and Estêvão has made an instant impact at Stamford Bridge. Tonight, if he gets the chance, he will look to prove a point against his dream club, FC Barcelona. We will have to wait and see how the Brazilian gem fares. Barcelona see Neto as perfect fit as Rashford, future thrown in air despite Flick praise. Barcelona reportedly feel Chelsea star Pedro Neto fits perfectly into their system, as there's uncertainty over the future of Marcus Rashford despite praise from boss Hansi Flick. After 13 La Liga games this season, Barça are just 1 point behind leaders Real Madrid. They have won 10 games and are by far the most potent attacking team in the division, scoring 36 goals, compared to Real's 28. Manchester United loanee Rashford has been a big help in the attacking efforts. Of his 15 direct goal contributions already in a Barça shirt, 9 have come in the league. But there is uncertainty over whether he'll remain at the Spanish Giants beyond his loan period, and according to Fishages, Chelsea star Neto is the man who could take his place. The report suggests Neto has become a central focus in Barcelona's planning, with the 25-year-old able to give the attack a boost in various positions, according to Deco. Neto is said to fit perfectly at Barça due to his combination of speed, dribbling and link-up play. However, after Neto was signed for €54 million in 2024, Chelsea are said to want a starting figure exceeding €80 million, £70.3 million. It seems unlikely Barça would be able to pay that sum, given the financial constraints on them in recent times. After scoring 3 times in the Club World Cup triumph in the summer, Neto has 4 goals and 2 assists in this season's Premier League, with 5 goal contributions coming in his last 5 games. As such, it's not a surprise that Chelsea will demand a large sum if they're to allow him to leave. The permanent signing of Rashford would be far cheaper, at just €35 million, £30.7 million, and given his form and the fact that manager Flick clearly likes him, it seems it would be a poor call not to land him permanently, particularly if he keeps up his current levels. Flick said of late, "He's back from a cold and he's fine. I'll decide tomorrow whether he starts or comes off the bench. But I'm happy to have him in the team, playing for Barça. I've followed him throughout his career and I've always been impressed by his quality and what he's capable of in the box, and he's showing that in Barcelona. This change for him in a new style of football in Barcelona with the great weather. For me, it's incredible to see how he's always smiling. It's the atmosphere we have here, and it's very good for him." Hansi Flick reveals key reason behind impressive Marcus Rashford form. The Englishman has dazzled since trading Manchester for Barcelona. Hansi Flick believes moving to a new country and embracing another culture has been integral to Marcus Rashford's eye-catching form for Barcelona. The forward finally earned his dream move to Barcelona over the summer, joining the club on loan from Manchester United, and has made an impressive start to life in Catalonia. 6 goals and 7 assists in 16 appearances is already as many goal contributions as he achieved in the entirety of the 2023-24 season, with his returns for Barça also earning the 28-year-old regular England appearances under Thomas Tuchel. Marcus Rashford has quickly become an important part of Barcelona's star-studded attack, which includes talents like Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and Robert Lewandowski. Hansi Flick has been very pleased with Rashford's performances since joining on loan, praising his quality and effectiveness in front of goal. Before their Champions League match against Chelsea, Flick shared that Rashford had just recovered from a cold and was fit to play, though the decision on whether he would start was still up in the air. Flick also highlighted how the move to Barcelona has been positive for Rashford, both on and off the pitch, enjoying a new culture, great weather, and a welcoming atmosphere that's brought a smile to his face. This season, Rashford has frequently returned to England for international duty with England's national team under Thomas Tuchel, but the upcoming game against Chelsea is a chance for him to show his value for Barça on English soil. He's already made an impact in England this season, notably in Barcelona's 2-1 Champions League victory over Newcastle at St. James Park, where he played a key role. Rashford scored twice on that occasion, including an absolute stunner, to seal victory for the Catalan behemoths. Whether Rashford can have a similar impact at Stamford Bridge remains to be seen, but Chelsea are one of his favorite opponents. Only against 4 clubs has Rashford scored more than the 6 he slotted past the Blues, and against no other team has he produced more assists, 5. 4 of his goal contributions against Chelsea have come at Stamford Bridge. Araujo, De Jong start in a 4-2-3-1, how Barcelona can line up against Chelsea. It will be a clash of the heavyweights tonight in London as Chelsea host FC Barcelona at Stamford Bridge in the UEFA Champions League. Both teams are currently locked on 7 points from 4 matches, with Barça sitting 11th and Chelsea 12th in the table. As such, tonight's game will be crucial in terms of taking a step forward towards a possible top 8 finish. Barça go into the game on the back of a thumping win over Athletic Club this past weekend as they celebrated the long-awaited return to the new Spotify Camp Nou. As such, confidence in the camp will be sky-high, even more so with players like Rafinha, João Garcia, and Frenkie de Jong returning to the squad, although star midfielder Pedri remains unavailable for the game. Manager Hansi Flick is expected to make 1 or 2 tweaks to the team that started against Athletic. As such, here's how Barcelona could line up against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Defense. João Garcia made his return to action this past weekend after close to 2 months out and immediately helped Barça secure a clean sheet. His place in the starting 11 is a certainty against Chelsea. Alejandro Balde was taken off at halftime against Athletic because of a minor head injury, but the Spanish left-back is fit and will start tonight at Stamford Bridge. Meanwhile, Jules Koundé, who snubbed Chelsea for Barcelona back in 2022, will slot in at right-back. As for the central defense, there is no looking past Pau Cubarsí, who has firmly established himself as one of the best young centre-backs in the game. There will be a change of partners for the teenager, though, with Ronald Araujo expected to step in, replacing Gerard Martin, who started as a makeshift centre-back at the weekend. Andreas Christensen will have to suffice with a place on the bench on his Chelsea return. Midfield. Pedri and Gavi still remain unavailable for Chelsea, but Frenkie de Jong is back in the squad after missing the Athletic Club clash due to suspension. As such, the Netherlands international should reclaim his place in the starting 11 against the Blues. As for the other slot in the double pivot, Marc Casado is an option, while Dani Olmo has also been used in that role in recent games. But after his stellar performance against Athletic, Eric Garcia should once again operate as a defensive midfielder for the Blaugrana. Marc Bernal will be an option on the bench. Fermin Lopez, who has hit brilliant form in recent months, is a shoo-in as the number 10 for the visitors ahead of Olmo. Marcus Rashford is available again after missing the weekend game against Athletic due to a fever. However, considering how well Ferran Torres and Robert Lewandowski are performing, dropping them seems unlikely. As such, we could see Ferran occupying the left flank again, with Lewandowski leading the line as the center forward. Lamine Yamal is simply untouchable in the lineup and will occupy the right flank, where he will go head-to-head against former Barcelona player and his Spain teammate Marc Cucurella. Rafinha will see greater involvement off the bench after a short cameo at the weekend, while Rashford too should also feature as a substitute. That's our full preview of the Chelsea vs Barcelona Champions League showdown. Will Estêvão shine against his dream club? Can Flick's Barcelona squad continue their impressive form and secure crucial points in London? Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for all the latest football news and match previews, and drop your predictions in the comments below. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for all the post-match reactions right here.